Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be wrapping Christmas presents together while I answer your questions that you guys asked me on Instagram and YouTube. So if you want to get in the Christmas spirit, then keep on watching this video. So first I have this little gift I'm going to wrap, and I was thinking gold wrapping paper with gold ribbon would look the cutest because the packaging is like this emerald green and I just feel like it would go so well together, so I'm going to do that. So the first question you guys asked is, what's your favorite holiday tradition? And to be quite honest, I was thinking about this question and I realized I really don't have any holiday traditions, but I do have a more recent one. I think of like holiday traditions as like you do it every single year for like years and years and years within like family generations, but I just recently started doing this particular tradition and I just love it and I feel like everyone should do it. So basically what me and my family do is we have individual wrapping paper that we use for each person and we make it like very customizable to the person. So for example, for me it would be like pink inspired wrapping paper that really like complement my style and like my personality and stuff. And we recently just started doing this, I think like 2 years ago, and it just makes the most difference and it just makes like Christmas so special, especially like on Christmas morning when we're opening presents. It's like we don't even have to read the name tag and who it's made for because we know exactly who the present is for just based on the wrapping paper. And honestly, it has changed the game and it has just made like Christmas so much more special. I highly recommend doing that. Like last year, I remember for my presents we used like pink tulle and pretty like pastel bows and stuff like that, and I just loved it so much. And honestly, it makes Christmas so memorable because it just feels so personalized and I really love it. And honestly, that's half of the reason why I keep like all of this packaging, because I like to keep it and save it for my Christmas presents because I just feel like it's just so much cuter when it comes like in a packaging that you love. So this present is fully done. I just have to make the bow for it. I'm not the best at making bows, which I feel like I should be because I'm like the bow queen over here. So the next question is favorite makeup brands. So as for like high-end like Sephora makeup, I love Rare Beauty. I have the foundation and the blush and the highlighter, and I hope to like expand my collection of Rare Beauty, but those are like my go-to products as of like right now. And yeah, I just feel like I love the Rare Beauty blush. That's like my #1 product. And then as for like drugstore, my favorite makeup brand is probably Maybelline, just because I feel like I use Maybelline products the most when it comes to like the drugstore. Probably one of my favorite drugstore products is like the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I love that so much. I literally wear it every single time I wear makeup and it feels like a high-end lip gloss, but in reality it's not. It's from the drugstore. I love that. So the first present is done. Look how freaking cute it turned out. I love the gold on gold. I've been obsessed with gold recently. I don't know what it is, but like gold jewelry, gold accents, gold clothing, I've just been obsessed with. And this is so cute. I'm so excited. This is low-key Chris's present and I feel like I did a really good job. I put a lot of love into it. And I feel like this is like the only bow I really know how to make. So I think I'm gonna stick with this type of bow for like all the gifts, because I just want to not steer away from what I know of, because if I do, it's gonna probably not turn out the best. But yeah, it's so cute. Someone else asked favorite ways to romanticize daily life. So I've actually have thought about doing like a whole entire video just on this topic because I feel like I could legit make a whole video about it because it is such an in-depth topic and it's such a popular topic that like I feel like everyone nowadays strives to do and strives to have a romanticized life, which I love that. I love that, you know, we shouldn't just make everything like mundane and boring. I feel like everyone deserves to have a life that they love and that is like romanticized in any way possible that they enjoy. Something that I've done more recently is try to find an activity to do every single day that helps me romanticize life even more. So for example, lately I've been like really trying to focus on like self-care and whatnot because I just think self-care is so important, especially in today's world where like we forget to like take care of ourselves. So I love, you know, doing like a face mask on like a Monday night, or on Tuesday do like my nails after I shower or something like that. Like I've been really trying to like focus on self-care and focus on me. And then of course when I make like my coffee in the morning, I love romanticizing that by, you know, getting better at making coffee at home. Like I have an espresso machine, so I love, you know, like making coffee, learning about coffee and like how to make different kinds of drinks. And coffee is something that I just have fell in love with learning about because I just got an espresso machine and it has just been so much fun. So like romanticizing life in a way where you like learn more about your hobbies and like getting better at doing something that you truly love, I feel like that in itself romanticizes life because you're really like tuning into something that you enjoy. I just highly recommend looking into something that you enjoy and like learning more about that thing that you enjoy. I just feel like it makes you appreciate life so much more and like makes your daily activities less mundane because you have just, I guess, knowledge about like what you're doing, and also you're getting better at like what you do and like with your hobbies and like what you're passionate about. That in itself just like romanticizes life for me. Another way I romanticize life is literally by making mood boards for like every situation possible. I make mood boards for every idea that I have like on Pinterest, and it just makes life so much more enjoyable and more fun. Like for example, let's say you have an activity to do like on the weekends or something like that. You can romanticize that by like pinning things on Pinterest that like resemble the activity that you're gonna do that's very similar, and it kind of just gives you an idea of like what parts about that activity is romanticizable. Like for example, let's say you're gonna paint with your significant other or your best friend or something like that. Just like pinning similar activities on Pinterest romanticize that activity because you're like, it's kind of like a visualization of what your day will look like. And you know, just the little parts about that day you can just romanticize, and like the activity in general you can romanticize by like making mood boards, and it just makes every activity and everything that you're doing so much more enjoyable because you're looking for those little moments and having that in your memory, and it just makes the memory more vivid as you look back at them as well. And also taking pictures of everything. Like the worst kind of person is like someone who gets mad at you for taking photos. Like I just don't understand why people get so upset about it. Sometimes it, you know, it is like important to enjoy the moment and everything like that, but for me, enjoying the moment is taking photos and being able to like look back at those photos and remember the whole activity and the whole day. That to me just romanticizes life. Someone asked who are my favorite singers. Well, as you guys know, I am obsessed with Taylor Swift, and something that you guys may have not known about me is that I have known about Taylor Swift for a really long time. Like I remember when she released her debut album, the first song I think I ever heard from her was Stay Beautiful. So I probably found out about Taylor Swift in like 2007, and she released her debut album in 2006. I've been a fan for just a really long time, and I feel so proud saying that because now she's like the #1 artist in the entire world, and it's just so cool to see, you know, your favorite artist kind of have that amount and level of success. It's just crazy. But other people that I'm obsessed with are Kelsey Ballerini. I love her. I love me some country music. And then my favorite band as of right now, and I feel like of all time, is One Republic and the Jonas Brothers. I mean, come on, Ryan Tedder, the singer of One Republic, is just incredible. And like, I just love One Republic. Like, I need to go to a One Republic concert ASAP because I feel like I've seen every artist that I love except One Republic. So I'm waiting to go to a One Republic concert for the longest time. I'm done wrapping this gift. This gift is for Chris's mom. I just don't know what ribbon I want to use. It's like this really pretty snowflake wrapping paper. I was thinking maybe like a blue. That'd be so pretty, like a blue ribbon with like glitter. Definitely gonna do that. Low-key sitting on the floor hurts. Hurts. Like, I remember when I was little I could do it no problem, but I feel like since I'm getting older it's like, it's kind of getting hard to do things. I'm 25. Like, it should not be hard to sit on the floor, but it is. Maybe because it's not carpet, it's like hardwood floor, I don't know. Ooh, someone asked, what Taylor Swift songs do you think would go into ballet core? Wow, that is such a good question because I feel like a lot of Taylor Swift songs would be great as like a ballet. Like, I can see some of her songs being incorporated into a ballet, or like maybe they should make like a Taylor Swift ballet. I feel like they should do that because a lot of songs would fit perfectly into a ballet and like the storyline of a ballet. So I feel like Enchanted, Lover, Love Story, Invisible String, I feel like those ones would do so well in a ballet. Today Was a Fairy Tale would do so well as like part of a ballet. Afterglow, Last Kiss, You're in Love. Oh my god, like I just feel like all of those songs would do so well in a ballet, and I could just picture it. Like, they definitely need to do something like that. I have seen those like symphony shows that they do, and like where they do like the string quartet and all of that stuff of like Taylor Swift songs. I want to go to one so bad, but I'm so excited because I'm going to a symphony that has like the string quartet on Friday, and I'm so excited. This one is like a Christmas inspired one, and they're gonna play songs from like the Nutcracker, and it's gonna be so magical and so much fun because the last time I went to like a string quartet thing was like so long ago, but I just love those so much because they're just so romantic, and typically they'll have like candles around like the string quartet, and it's just so magical and so beautiful. So I can't wait. Glitter is literally getting everywhere. I'm so excited. So happy. I love glitter. Speaking of ballet, you guys may be surprised, but I have legit never seen the Nutcracker, and I'm like so devastated because I've always wanted to go. So fingers crossed I end up going. I think it's too late to go this year, so I will definitely try to go next year because, oh my goodness, like the ballet, like on TikTok and like seeing videos on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I did a video inspired by the Sugar Plum Fairy, and I just am just so inspired by that ballet. I've seen so many clips of it, and you know, I've read part of the storyline, and I just want to go so bad. So hopefully next year I can go. This year has just been so hectic that it's been hard to like plan a lot of things, but I really hope to go next year. Oh my goodness, this turned out so cute. Look at how it turned out with the blue ribbon. Oh my The theme that we have in our house is like navy blue, so I feel like this is gonna look so cute under the tree. So someone asked, when is your birthday and what is your sun, rising, and moon in astrology? So I'm a Scorpio. I was born on November 10th, 1998, and I'm a Leo moon and a rising Gemini. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know anything about astrology. I know what a Scorpio is and like their characteristics and like traits and everything like that, but like for the rest of them I have no idea. And like I do believe in astrology, but I'm not very knowledgeable on it. So if you guys know what my chart is, please let me know, because I genuinely have no idea and I would love to know like what it all means, because I have no idea. Even though I have no idea about like astrology, all I know is that I attract Sagittarius. Most of the people that I love in my life and my closest friends and family are like Scorpios and Sagittariuses. So I don't know if that has anything to do with my chart and like who I attract and everything, but it's just so weird to me. Like for example, my mom is a Scorpio, Chris is a Scorpio, Chris's mom is a Scorpio, and then like most of my closest friends are Sagittarius. So I genuinely don't know if that's just a coincidence or if that has something to do with my chart. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it's so cool that that's the case. Someone else asked, tell us 10 random facts about you that we may not know. Okay, so 10 random facts. My middle name is Kristen. A lot of you may not know this, but I have scoliosis, and I definitely think it's a personality trait of mine because everyone in my personal life knows that, and I constantly get made fun of for it because I have made it my personality trait, and like literally everyone knows in my personal life. And yeah, I just feel like you guys should know that as well. So if I like slouch in any of my videos, that's legit why. And my back hurts like 99.9% of the time, and it sucks, but I mean I've been to the doctor and it's not as severe as like other people's scoliosis, so they can't really do anything about it. And the doctors have also said that like I don't need a brace or anything like that. So another thing you guys may not know about me is that I graduated college 2 years ago. I believe it'll be 2 years ago in April, or is it 3 years? I graduated in 2021. So it'll be 3 years in April. That's crazy. Another thing that you guys may not know about me is that I am half Canadian because my dad is actually from Canada. Honestly, it's another personality trait that I have because I feel like it's just so cool that I'm half Canadian. And I just feel like I'm the queen of maple syrup. Like I can just tell by looking at maple syrup if it's actually real maple syrup or if it's just like a fake maple syrup. I can legit just tell by looking at it. And yeah, so I feel like everything that I'm telling you guys is literally my personality traits and that I just have never shared on my channel before. Another personality trait that I consider close to my heart is my favorite place in the whole entire world is Martha's Vineyard. And I actually lived there for a short period of time because my grandma actually has a house there. Another fact about me is that I haven't always liked the girly girl aesthetic, which can come off as quite surprising considering my whole life is dedicated to like a girly girl aesthetic and like coquette aesthetic. But I legit have not been girly for my whole life. Only recently got into the coquette and girly girl aesthetic, and how I got into that can be a whole separate video, like a little story time. So let me know if you guys would like to see a video that basically just tells you guys how I got into this whole aesthetic. My favorite Disney Channel show growing up was Wizards of Waverly Place. I mean, I loved a lot of Disney Channel shows, but that one is like the ultimate Disney Channel show that I hold very close to my heart. My favorite ice cream flavor is cookie dough. I just feel like whatever ice cream flavor you like, tells a lot about a person. So mine is cookie dough. My birthday is November 10th, which is a day after my mom's birthday, because my mom's birthday is November 9th. So growing up, we would always kind of like have our birthdays conjoined, and it's a very good memory I have of my mom. I also feel like someone's first celebrity crush tells a lot about a person. So my first celebrity crush ever was John Travolta, specifically in his Grease era. That movie changed my life forever, and it made me fall in love with musicals. So I'm done wrapping this present. Look how cute the wrapping paper is. It's like this swirly print. And I just feel like a gold ribbon would look so good with this wrapping paper. So I'm going to do gold for this present. Someone else asked, who are your favorite girly YouTubers you recommend? Well, I watch a lot of girly YouTubers, and some of the ones that I could think off the top of my head are Heather Dempsey. We actually have done 2 collabs together, and I am in constant talks with her. She's just the sweetest, and I love her so much. She's so genuine and so nice. And then some other YouTubers that I also love is Steph Boyer, which she isn't necessarily girly, but I love her vlogs and her content in general. She's mainly known for like being a book YouTuber, but I am just obsessed with her. She has like the life that I dream about, but she just has that like coastal granddaughter aesthetic in life. She recently moved to Charleston, and honestly, that is like the ultimate goal in life, is just moving somewhere that has like that vibe. And I'm just obsessed with her vlogs. She's just so relatable, and her content is just so homey. It's just so comforting watching her, so I love her content. And then some other people I really love are Carrie Ingram and Myra Daisy. Both are just so aesthetic, and Myra Daisy's content is like visually pleasing, as in like a Pinterest photo. Like her content is literally a Pinterest photo but in video form. So I just love her. I love her content. Oh, another girly YouTuber that I love is Scarlett Fraser, I think is how you say her last name. Her content is just so girly. If you love like Gossip Girl vibes, you'll love her content. I also love Gigi MW. Her content is so cute as well. Look how cute the present turned out. This is also for Chris's mom. I'm like wrapping all of her gifts because she's been helping me wrap like Chris's presents and everyone else's presents. So I'm like wrapping hers right now. Okay. Oh my god. I have one last big one. This is also for Chris's mom. Another question is, if I were starting my wardrobe from scratch and I wanted my style like yours, what wardrobe basics should I start with? What do you recommend, like if I want to look like a Love Shack fancy model? So it just depends on like the season. I would split up your wardrobe like halfway. So half the wardrobe would be like for spring and summer, and then the other half would be for fall and winter. And all of the clothes that you wear for spring and summer can be incorporated into your fall and winter wardrobe. And that's exactly what I do. And I feel like I could do a whole video on it, but it would be hard for me to do like a winter capsule wardrobe because I live in Arizona, and I live in a part of Arizona where it doesn't get as cold as like the other states in the US where like there's like a lot of snow. I just don't get snow at all. So I don't know how to dress properly for snow. But what I would recommend is you get yourself a mini ruffle skirt. I love a good mini ruffle skirt, and I feel like you guys know that. That's like the #1 Love Shack fancy staple I would recommend you get. And I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily from Love Shack fancy. There's a lot of dupes online, and I just constantly find dupes of Love Shack fancy on Amazon. So if you want to check out my Amazon storefront, it has a ton of like girly girl things on there, and a lot of Love Shack fancy dupes that I love. And also Amazon is such a good resource for cheap Love Shack fancy stuff. So I highly recommend checking out Amazon and seeing what you could find on there. But besides that, I love when the wrapping paper is so smooth like that. Another item I would recommend getting for spring and summer are floral tank tops. I love wearing floral tank tops, and you can dress them up, dress them down. There's so many ways you can wear them. I just love floral tank tops, and I love being able to go to a thrift store and finding floral tank tops. That's like the best. So I would recommend those two things for spring and summer, and then for fall and winter I would recommend getting like pastel colored knit sweater or cardigan. If you want my exact style of wardrobe, I always go for anything pastel, so definitely look out for like pastel, anything pastel blue, pastel pink, pastel purple, anything pastel is something I gravitate towards. I try not to do anything dark, but sometimes I make exceptions if the item has a very feminine aspect to it, so like lace or tulle or bow or something like that. So I always look for like very feminine inspired pieces. Another thing I would get for fall and winter are some tights, because you can pair your mini skirts with the tights, and they make like fleeced lined tights, and you can also double your tights and wear like 2 pairs of tights if you're like super cold, especially in winter. And then as for shoes for my feminine wardrobe, I highly recommend getting yourself a pair of Love Shack Fancy Superga sneakers, and a lot of the times they'll have them on like the RealReal or Poshmark for a lot less than the retail price. So I highly recommend checking out those sites. And then also, if you don't want like Love Shack Fancy floral sneakers, I highly recommend finding yourself a good pair of like just feminine sneakers in general. My favorite pair of sneakers are like these pearl sneakers that I got for New York City. I'll have them linked down below in the description on my Like to Know It. Everything that I wear is always linked on my Like to Know It, so I highly recommend checking it out. Someone else asked, have you ever been a model? And if not, what are you waiting for? You're gorgeous. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I swear, I have the sweetest subscribers ever. You guys are so nice. I really appreciate that compliment, because honestly, when I was little, I legit wanted to be a model. I have had multiple people tell me that I would be so good at modeling, so hopefully in the future I could do that, because that'd be so cool. And I actually went to a modeling audition before, and I think I was like 13 years old. It was kind of a traumatic experience. Long story short, the people that were like casting for the modeling agency basically told me that I had to fix a lot of things about my appearance, and hearing that at such a young age was so impressionable for me, because obviously when you're that young, you know, you're not subject to like that criticism. They were not shy about what I needed to change about my appearance. Like, they were basically like, your teeth are crooked. Some people like that. Some people will hire you for that, but you know, you might want to fix that. And then they were also like, oh, your teeth are also just a tiny bit yellow. You need to get your teeth whitened. And as far as your face goes, your face could do better. You have a lot of acne. You know, you need to get a new face pretty much. Like, they were just like kind of rude to me, and I was 13. So imagine hearing all of that and your self-confidence is just diminished because you're not perfect. And when you're that young, I feel like you think you are perfect because everyone, you know, compliments you and everyone says, oh my god, you should be a model. And then when you go to the modeling audition and they're like, no, like, you're kind of ugly. You need to fix XYZ about yourself. It's kind of just, I don't know, it put a bad taste in my mouth. Someone else asked, if your boyfriend surprised you with a super romantic dinner and said that you have to be ready in 2 hours, what dress would you wear from your closet? I recently got a dress for my birthday, which you guys saw in my birthday vlog. I would probably wear that one. Let me go grab it so I can show you guys. I definitely would wear this dress. This is just so cute. And because it is winter, I would probably wear tights with it. Like some white sheer tights, or even black tights would look really good with it. And Mary Jane's, I love this dress so much. It's from Lucy in the Sky. And a lot of their dresses are just so cute. And their dresses are really affordable as well. And they're super good quality. So I'd wear this one for sure. I don't have too many winter dresses in my wardrobe. I definitely need to get some more winter dresses for my wardrobe, but I would definitely wear that dress. Oh my god, this present is giving Winter Wonderland. Look how cute. I tried with the bow, but I mean, it was giving me a hard time. So this is what it looks like. I love the wrapping paper. It's so cute. This is all of the presents I wrapped. Oh! I do have one more question that I would like to answer to conclude this video. And someone asked, what are your goals for 2024? So I was thinking a lot about this question. I just feel like I don't entirely know 100% what my goals are for 2024. Like I have somewhat of an idea, but I don't have every single goal planned out like I usually do. So I definitely need to take some time to reflect on 2023 and see what my goals are for 2024. But something that has really inspired me is my friend Trace. She really inspires me to shoot for the stars with my goals, and I love hearing about her journey and her story and her goals for the year. And what she does is she picks one word that she wants to represent the year with. And I want to do something similar. So I already picked out my word for this year, and I want my word to be focus. So one of my main goals is definitely to stay consistent with YouTube and social media in general, but YouTube is my #1 priority. And I have just been so happy being consistent with YouTube, and you know, making videos every week has just been the most fulfilling thing for me because I love inspiring you guys and I love connecting with you guys. This year has been incredible, and I'm so excited for 2024 because I want to just grow this community of like-minded people. Because, not to get deep or anything, but I mean, I haven't had that many friends, and you know, this makes me feel less alone, like doing YouTube, doing social media, connecting with like-minded girlies like you guys. And I have just been so happy this year, and I just want to thank you guys for that. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me wrapping my little gifts. It was so much fun talking to you guys and wrapping gifts and getting in the Christmas spirit. I hope it inspired you, and if you are watching this video while wrapping presents, I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in my next girly video. I love you guys so much. Bye!